Today we are talking about 2025, what I'm investing in, the accounts that I'm doing, the challenges that I'm doing, and how this channel is going to react to a new year, as well as looking back on all of the success that we've had so far, which is 100% thanks to you guys. From liking, commenting, subscribing, I cannot believe the support that I've been giving from new investors to older investors, the knowledge that people share and the information that we've been giving each other in the Discord, in the comments, everywhere has been so phenomenal. And you guys have helped me grow my investing ability so much. And I'm so thankful for you guys. I hope that you know that. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about a little breakdown, the challenges we're going to do for 2025, how the channel is going to look, and all of the above. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's roll the intro. So, what are we looking at? We are looking at a number of stocks that have been compiled from the live streams mostly, as well as some of my own favorites. And I'm going to go over the breakdown of what we're doing for the channel for 2025. Now, I want feedback on all of this. I want to know what you guys think, but there's so many different ways to invest, and I want to try a little bit of them all. You guys, if you guys don't know my background, I've done so much investing, from penny stocks to biotech stocks, dividend investing, high growth investing, everything, ETF investing, growth ETF investing, so much. And the way that I've invested primarily in my retirement account is focused on dividends. I like dividends. I like getting passive income. I like reinvesting and watching the growth. And so that's what I am going to be making a ton of content on for 2025. The weekly dividend payers are going to stay the same. I'm going to keep putting out a video every single week on those. So if you like that content, let me know and it will continue. I really have enjoyed that, and you guys have been super supportive, so I'm very grateful about that. So starting off strong, I am going to create a growth stock account. It's going to be like my own Spencer Invests ETF. You can see the ones that are up top, those are ones that I am putting in it. So the ones that are going in there, SoFi, Tesla, PLTR, Nvidia, and Amazon. The ones down below are ones that I'm thinking about putting in it. And I really need help. There's so many ones that I'm like, do I want to put Reddit stock in there? Do I want to put RTX in there, defense stocks? There's so many different options, and I'm not normally a growth stock investor, and I want to see if I get a crazy good return from just buying my own 10 favorite domestic stocks. And so if that does super well, great. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I think it will be really interesting for people to see. You can invest in many different ways just if you want to. You don't have to just do one main focus. Even if there's one thing you're good at, you can always branch out and have fun with it. Have fun with investing. So these stocks are 5 that I've chosen, and I want to know what you guys are investing in for 2025. Maybe I should do something with Bitcoin. There, again, are just too many options to even think about. But I do think these ones that have been really solid winners for 2024 will continue to perform extremely well in 2025. Now, I'll do a full video once I finalize each of these accounts, and we'll go over all the stocks and why I've chosen them and why I think they're going to do good. So look forward to that if you want to follow more of the growth stock account. But again, there's going to be maybe a lower dividend yield. I'm not focusing on dividends for that one. There may be a yield. Who really knows? But if you want to join in on our lives and shout stuff out, you of course can. You can put it in the comments. Let me know what you're buying for 2025. So next we have our high yield dividend stock account. These are monthly and quarterly paying dividend stocks and ETFs. And this is so hard for me to narrow down. Now I have Main Street Capital on here, SPYI, a couple of the other NEOS funds. We have FEPI, we have BSR, we have some smaller cap stocks. And so this is really going to be a focused dividend growth and just total return account. I want this to be exactly like the weekly dividend ETF account. I want it to try and match their returns. I don't know if it is possible. So the point of this and doing this every single month on the channel, because they'll pay monthly and quarterly mostly, is to see if these ones can even hold a candle to the weekly payers, because I'm not sure that they can. The return that we've seen from YMAG and YMAX alone is absolutely insane. And we haven't seen these funds in rocky markets. So let's say the everything trails sideways next year and the growth stock account doesn't do well, but the high yield stock does. The high yield dividend stocks and ETFs and the weekly dividend ETFs do. That's the whole point. We see how they perform in different markets, but I need your help with this one as well. I'm going to just keep saying I need your help throughout this video because I don't know what to put in it. We can see down here there's a number of other stocks I've looked into but haven't pulled the trigger on yet, and the same goes for these. I think it's actually 11 that I've chosen, so I'm going to have to cut some of them out. We have REITs in there, we have BDCs, we have growth ETFs, we have so many different options, but there's just not a lot I should say there's too many. There's too many to choose from. I want to know if I should do stuff that's higher risk so we can really try and maximize our return if things go well. I've run into some problems with that in the past with one single stock bringing the entire account down. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with that one, but I like a lot of these and I own quite a few of these myself already. So let me know of those ones. What would you do if there's some that aren't on there that I should do? Let me know. I'm so curious as to what you guys think. So thirdly is our weekly dividend ETF account. You guys have seen this. There's so many videos on it. I can't even believe how many. It takes so much time because it's a video every single week, but I love doing it. That is by no means a complaint. And I'm going to continue that trend. Because this one does pay weekly, it's going to be more work. But again, I like that. I like tracking it. I like seeing the progress, and I like seeing what you guys think about it as well. But the caveat with this is we have seen the Defiance funds underperform. They have not been doing what they're supposed to be doing. I don't know if it's the market. I don't know if it's low implied volatility. I don't know if it's NAV erosion, but they have been struggling. So the only reason I'm going to be able to beat this is if the Defiance funds pull down the total return of the weekly payers, which is kind of a bummer. But also we could see the Defiance funds take off and start doing better, especially if our market maybe flips and all of a sudden they do better, and because they're covered, they sell puts rather than buying covered calls, stuff like that. So there's a number of things that could happen. I'm going to continue to track the progress because it is so much fun and I really, really do enjoy it. That being said, there's going to be more coming out in 2025. I almost guarantee it. The popularity that these have, the AUM growth, assets under management growth, people are buying into these like crazy because they're getting weekly payments. And I think these are the best retirement funds, 100%. Getting paid weekly versus monthly is absolutely crazy to me. And the ability to grow your account with compounding weekly dividends is wild. People have said, oh, it doesn't make that much of a difference. I promise it does. If you run the math on it, it does make a difference weekly versus monthly with compounding. And so I'm curious how these are going to perform in 2025 and the overall market for 2025. But I think this one is kind of a staple of the account now. I've gained, I can't even tell you how many subscribers, how many viewers just from these accounts. So I'm going to continue to do that every single week. And I appreciate you guys for supporting me. Even if that's the only account you want to watch, I am A-okay with that. I'll make the thumbnails vastly different so you'll know immediately what you're clicking on. And I'm very, very excited for what that account can do and for what it has already done so far. So with all that being said, let's go into our last account, the penny stocks. So the penny stocks. This one is going to be interesting. I'm investing less. I think I will do $500 in 5 separate penny stocks because there's a lot of potential for insane growth and insane loss, and it really depends on the market and the underlying stocks chosen. I have a few that I've already picked out, one of which is actually a sponsor for this video, so I'm going to roll the sponsor real quick. So one stock that is for sure going into the penny stock account is 3D Capital. This is ticker IDKFF. It's an OTC stock. It's higher risk because it's not on an exchange, but potentially it may be in the future. There's so many different stocks that go into this one penny stock that I really am so excited about it. Now, I've done a full video on it. I'll link it down below for those of you that are interested. Their website, you can check it out, 3D Capital. They are basically an ETF in itself. So it gives me a lot more protection than just buying one specific penny stock. And I really like a lot of the types of investments they do. From biotech to cryptocurrencies to blockchain to cybersecurity, and so much more. Again, all of that is in the actual full-length video, but they have been kind enough to sponsor the channel, and I want to see how it performs in 2025 because I do own this one just myself. So again, it is sponsored. They have paid me to talk about this, but that doesn't mean that I don't like it by any means. So with all that being said, let's go back to our penny stock account. So I've already updated it because of our kind sponsor. IDKFF is going into the account, and SOUN. This is what I'm thinking about. It's SoundHound AI. Absolutely insane. AI with, it's basically sound with AI. You tie AI into anything, and it's been booming lately, and I think the boom is not anywhere near over. I'm also looking at quantum computing, another crazy hyped up sector, and the returns have already been absolutely phenomenal. So there's so many options for what I'm going to put into these accounts. Like I said, I need you guys' help choosing all these different things, and let me know if this is something that interests you. If you say, I don't care about anything but the weekly dividend accounts, let me know that. It really does help with the feedback on the channel. And if you are interested in this overall challenge, let me know that as well. And help me vote through the voting polls. I will take your votes into consideration with what I should buy and what you guys like, because typically what you like is what's doing well. So I like following what YouTube comments say, as well as on all social medias. The penny stock account is going to be really helpful for short form content as well. If you like watching shorts, I'll do little updates on what's happening news wise and how things are going crazy or going terribly, all based off just the penny stocks that we've selected. And lastly, should I do just a YieldMax account with like UTLY, ULTY, MSTY, and NVDY? If you guys don't know, I did a full breakdown on all the returns from every single YieldMax fund, and I was so blown away by the returns of these funds. They, even when the NAV erosion is bad and the dividends are high, they almost all outperformed. And I did not expect that whatsoever. Plus, they outperformed from their initial price. And usually when those ones would launch, they would tank pretty quickly. So a lot of thought is going to go into that. If you want to see just a YieldMax account, let me know that too, because I'd be happy to do that. I don't know where the money's going to come from, but I will do my absolute best to make it entertaining for you guys. Again, if you want to help out, check out the channel memberships. There's some perks in there if you guys are interested, like our spreadsheets, a lot of data I put in there for you guys, and more will come out in 2025. I can't even thank you guys enough for all the support. So again, don't forget to comment. Let me know what you think, and I hope to see you in the next video.